Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, to step down. Not my words, but the words of religious leader. These are the reason why they are inciting the Burkinabés right now to make sure that Ibrahim Traore has stepped down. But Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, have just decided to give those religious leaders a feedback, something that is going to shock all the Africans in the whole world. I know very well that most of the Africans are very annoyed. Not Africa, also the people outside Africa are very worried and they are angry with this religious leader. But whatever that Ibrahim Traore decided to tell this religious leader is going to shock you. Something that people didn't see it happening. What did Ibrahim Traore tell these religious leaders? And these religious leaders have confessed and they have come out the reason why they want Ibrahim Traore to step down. These are head of religious in Burkina Faso. There are 11 of them. I'm going to say their name. Those religious leaders that are inciting Burkinabés to make sure that Ibrahim Traore has stepped down as the Burkina Faso president. This is what is currently happening in Burkina Faso on today, Sunday, the 15th June 2025. Something that everyone is very annoyed. And most of the people are very, very annoyed with this religious leader, claiming that they are hypocrite. Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks so much for the love. God bless you. God bless you. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and click the notification button for you to never ever miss any story that we post here in our channel, because we always focus on whatever that is trending in the world of internet. We are here to educate you. We are here to give you trending news, more so whatever that is happening in Africa. As you always say, we are Africans and Africa is our business. On our today's story, our plane is landing in Burkina Faso, Ujubura. Something that is happening over there today, it's very sad. Religious leader Akoko Baze, Ekino Pato, Kinzo Pazo, and the other one, they want Ibrahim Traore to step down. That Ibrahim Traore doesn't favor religious leader. That Ibrahim Traore, everything that is doing in favor of his own self. And these religious leaders are coming out and they are claiming that there is nothing that Ibrahim Traore has done in Burkina Faso. That whatever that Ibrahim Traore is doing currently, he is doing it for his own self-interest. It's not for the Burkinabés. It's shock. It's shock that these religious leaders are coming out claiming that Ibrahim Traore doesn't favor them and Ibrahim Traore doesn't respect religious leader. So that is the reason they are coming out and they're saying that Ibrahim Traore should step down as the Burkina Faso president because he wasn't elected democracy. And they want democratically, they want Ibrahim Traore to step down and to organize a general election very fast. That is what these religious leaders are claiming, and they want it to happen. That the case of insecurity that is happening in Burkina Faso, these religious leaders are the ones that are claiming that it's being brought by Ibrahim Traore. How hypocrite are these people? How hypocritic are these people? And the way that Ibrahim Traore is really trying so hard to make sure that the Burkinabés are having a better life. That's the reason why most of the Burkinabés are just being used by the West to make sure that to bring Ibrahim Traore down. That is the plan, and that is something that is being organized in Burkina Faso. Right now, the West have turned their back to incite the religious leader against Ibrahim Traore. That is their plan. And they want Ibrahim Traore to step down so that they can take and put their own leader that they want. They want Burkina Faso to go for a general election. In that general election, we know very well that what usually happens the time that presidents are being elected in some of the African countries. Those presidents that we don't want are the ones that usually takes the leadership. They are being put there by the West as the puppet. And this is what this religious leader in Burkina Faso wants to happen. They are not appreciative with whatever that Traore has done in Burkina Faso. Something that is very ironical. Why are these people against Ibrahim Traore? After doing our investigation, it has been found that some of the two religious leaders have been associating themselves with the West. So they are inciting the pastors. The West are the ones that are inciting the religious religious leader against Ibrahim Traore, to make sure that they have given Ibrahim Traore pressure and the Burkinabés pressure so that they can remove Ibrahim Traore out of power. What is currently happening? It's very sad to see that someone that is really trying so hard to make sure that his own people are getting a better life, the religious leader are the one they are trying to bring them down. It's it's very shame, and it's something that people are not happy with this religious leader in whatever that they are doing. But Ibrahim Traore decided to give them a feedback and decided to answer this religious leader. Something that Ibrahim Traore had told them, it's shocking. It's a shock. Ibrahim Traore has come out and said that election is going to be carried on 2026 in a circumstance that this terrorist attack is going to end. Traore has said that if elections are going to be conducted in 2026, that is ready to step down if Burkina Faso is stable and Burkina Faso are ready to continue with their life. Right now, most of the Burkinabés wants Ibrahim Traore to vie for that general election if it's going to be there. The question is that, will Ibrahim Traore win this election? As you know very well that what usually happens in Africa, the puppets are the ones that are given authority, head of state. Most of head of state here in Africa are puppets that were put there by the West. Let's go, for example, Nigeria. Most of Nigerians don't love whatever that Tinubu is doing in Nigeria. And they are saying that they didn't elect Tinubu, that most of the people that voted for Tinubu and those people that put Tinubu to power were the West. This is the same tactic, this is the same method that the West are using to incite the religious leader to fight against Ibrahim Traore, so that when election is going to be carried on 2026, they can put their puppet that they are going to control anyhowly. Ibrahim Traore, you need to stand with us. This is the time that we need to fight for Ibrahim Traore. Seeing that right now they are using themselves to fight against themselves. Ibrahim Traore, you need to be focused. You need to stand out, and you need to stand with the Burkinabés. You should not agree to any general election like how the religious leader wants. They want you to go down so that they can favor them. Religious leader, the argument that they are giving is something that doesn't make sense. He's saying that Ibrahim Traore is not giving them enough funds. Ibrahim Traore is not supporting religious leader. That is selfishness. That is selfishness. What does this religious leader want Ibrahim Traore to do so that they can support them? Why are they inciting the Burkinabés towards Ibrahim Traore? Because some of the Burkinabés right now are fighting against Ibrahim Traore because of this religious leader that have impacted their mind with something that doesn't make sense. That Ibrahim Traore is the one making Burkina Faso not to grow. As you can see, the GDP in Burkina Faso, the time that Ibrahim Traore came in, it was 17 billion. Right now, as you are talking, the GDP of Burkina Faso is 26 billion. Is it a rise? Is it a decrease? The time that Ibrahim Traore was coming to power, there were no free education. As you are talking right now in Burkina Faso, there is free education. There were only 17 tarmac roads in Burkina Faso. Right now, as you are talking, after the arrival of Ibrahim Traore, there are 5,000 tarmac roads. I've been there, I'm a member of there, and I know whatever that Ibrahim Traore has done to transform Burkina Faso. What are these religious leaders saying? What are these religious leaders wants? And the reason why they want Ibrahim Traore to step down. Who have sent them? There is someone that is spearheading this religious leader. We know this is not the first time in Africa that we have seen that these religious leaders are just being used for their own someone's self-interest. They knew very well, and they knew that they are not going to give up to bring Ibrahim Traore down. This is the next method that they have used to make sure that people are turning their back towards Ibrahim Traore. Something that can never happen. That is something that can never happen. Many people in Burkina Faso are on the side of Ibrahim Traore. Whenever the religious leader wants to do anything, they just have to do it. They just have to do it. But whatever that we know as the Burkinabés, we are not going to give up with Ibrahim Traore. They should stop whatever that they are doing with immediately effect and continue preaching the word of God. Who told them that? Is there democracy in the Bible? Was it written that a president that has been elected democratically is the one that is going to perform in your country? Has it been written in any Bible? Why are you people being hypocritic? Why are you people fighting for your own self-interest and forgetting the people in Burkina Faso because of their own self-interest? Something that doesn't make sense. All these hypocritic religious leaders should stop, and should stop with immediately effect, and stop whatever that they are doing against Ibrahim Traore. But it's shock to see whatever that Ibrahim Traore has given as a feedback to the religious leader. Ibrahim Traore has come out and said that even him would like to be elected democratically, but not at this state that Burkina Faso is. Right now, they are fighting insecurity. A lot of terrorists are fighting Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore has come out and said that if there's going to be an election, it's going to be in a free country, a country that doesn't have terrorists. In that time of election, the terrorists may take advantage and attack innocent Burkina Faso. So Ibrahim Traore has said that he's not going to step down and is not going to give up with the Burkina Faso. The religious leader should stop being hypocritical, and that's what I've been talking about. That is what has been spearheading that most of the religious leaders in Burkina Faso are hypocritical, and they should stop that with immediately effect. Viva Traore, this is the time that you need to be very strong. Remember that they are going to use your own people against you. It's not the first time that we have seen that. They did it in Patrice Lumumba. They did it in Samora Machel. They did it in Nelson Mandela. They did it in Kwame Nkrumah. They used their own people to bring them down. Right now, this is a new tactic that the West are trying to do. They are trying to use the religious leaders in Burkina Faso to bring Ibrahim Traore down. That is what is trending in the world of internet in Burkina Faso today. But most of the people have said that they are not going to give up on Ibrahim Traore, that Ibrahim Traore is their own leader. The question is that, why has the religious leader in Mali don't come to see that Assimi Goïta should step down? Why has the religious leader in Niger come out and say that the president of Niger, Chieni, should step down? Why are they interested in Burkina Faso? Why are they interested? And why are they they are like Pharaoh? Those West are like Pharaoh. They are sending plagues towards Ibrahim Traore, something that is not going to happen. It is time for the Burkina Faso to stand with Ibrahim Traore and fight against these religious leaders that are against Ibrahim Traore. That is their new method. That is their plan. That is something that they have been planning for long, to make sure that Ibrahim Traore is down, using in the name of democracy. Where has it been written that democracy is the way to go? It has been written, is it in the Bible that you were in the Bible election? Were people in the Bible using election? Why are these people being hypocritical? Traore, we are behind you as our president. We need you to continue with the good work that you have been doing as our Burkina Faso president. Never ever be shaken with anyone. If Africa is behind you, nothing should make you to be afraid. That is the most important thing. If the people are behind you and love whatever that you are doing, don't give up with whatever that you are doing. Don't step down as this religious leader wants you to do. Don't agree to such a thing. We should stand in as Africans and support one another as Africans. This priest should go and do their nonsense far away from this captain. The captain has done an amazing thing in Burkina Faso, and we will keep on fighting for African leaders. Africa that have got vision. Africa that have got mission. Africa that is going to change the life of us. It is time for Africans to be united. We should not allow the West to split us so that they can lead us. That is the method that they are trying to do using this religious leader. Big religious leader wants Ibrahim Traore to step down. so that he can be elected democratically. That is whatever that is trending in Burkina Faso today. If you are new here, kindly subscribe, click the notification button for you to never ever miss any story that we post here in our channel, because we always focus on whatever that is trending in the world of internet. Kindly, road to 60,000 subscribers. With your help, with your shares, we know that we are going to reach there. Kindly, we need your support, we need your help so that we can reach there. We are almost. Until next time, we will say game over.